Good morning. As you can see, just giving the gym a little brush down, getting her presentable for another day. And then I am out of here. Got quite a busy day today. Thursday's supposed to be my day off, or like office work day, where I just work from home. But that was because I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I only really have a little bit of time on Sundays off. So it was nice to just get a little Saturday, sort of almost midweek Saturday, and then recharge. But at the moment, I've just got too much to do. So Thursday is just another working day, and Saturday is just another working day. But it won't last forever. I just got stuff I need to take care of. But I do have some stuff that I really like on Thursdays, because I have to treat myself as a bit more of an athlete than a desk worker. I don't have a normal job. I have a very physical job. I get beaten up. It's the thing about coaching, guys. You hold pads for classes. You have no idea what your average coach, because I'm a very average coach, but what your average coach is going through if he's doing PTs and has fighters hitting pads and stuff like that. What your coach is doing is pretending to be the loser of a fight like 10 times a day. And if you've had a fight, you know that that's not a very comfortable experience. Sure, there's pads on, but every shot you land is landing cleanly, so it takes so much out of the joints. So we're really just underrated stunt doubles, and it takes its toll on the body. So just trying to treat myself with a little bit of care. You still see me? Treat myself with a little bit of care when it comes to my physical being, my body, my joints, my muscles, my everything, to try and make sure that I'm not an absolute mess when I'm 40 and an absolute puddle of a human being by the time I'm 50, and then a non-existent soup by the time I'm older than that. But yoga, just hot yoga, but it's rough, man. I'm gonna move this. I'll take you around the gym a little bit. Come on. There we go. But it's nice. It's really nice. It's humbling. But I feel, it's me swinging my shoulder around to show how good I feel. I just feel good. My shoulder feels lighter. My back feels a little better. I can turn my head further to the side, which I've heard is great for humans to be able to do. But what I don't get is these functional pages on Instagram, like functional movement patterns, that have started saying that yoga is the cause of more problems than it fixes. And it's just nonsense. Like this stuff, like Instagram, social media, and all this, becomes so little niches. Little niches are just circle jerking themselves into nuanced oblivion, and we're just finding more and more tiny ways to be better, or more tiny problems, so we can sell the problem and sell the solution. And it's just making everything more complicated. And if you find something that makes you feel better, I'm sure there's something that'd be more optimal, whether it's the time of day you do it, whether it's what you drink or eat before you do it, and how many reps you do, or how long you hold the stretch. But let's be real, guys. Were you doing what you're doing now before? And did you feel worse? The answer is almost certainly yes, because you wouldn't carry on if it made you feel worse. So I really don't think that yoga, cardio, stretching, and lifting weights, not in a crazy manner, I really doubt that that's making you so much worse. So I just don't, I think this way that social media is vilifying different training methodologies it's incorrect. I mean, you could say that it was correct in the slightest technicality or technical sense, but at very best, it's technically correct, but completely irrelevant when it comes to the applicability to life and the changes that it makes. And at worst, or worse than that, it's disingenuous, it's sneaky, it's devious, it's essentially just lying, guys. So I don't think you'll ever see someone that really has lived a life of movement and lived a life of education and commitment to helping people that is going to say things are best and worst. It's one rule that I like to live by. If I see people that use superlatives, I tend to take everything that they say with a pinch of salt, you know? Unless it's just like binary options, like, is cross blocking a kick better than open blocking a kick? It's like, no. Zeros and ones on that one, buddy. It's just the best of a bad situation. But I'm waffling. I really like yoga and I like being warm. Some people say that they don't like sweating when they work out, and that to me is outrageous. If I could do hot yoga and just be in an absolute pool of sweat by the end of it, hello, then that would be the absolute best case scenario for me, honestly. The warmer the better, as long as I can stay on the bench because I'm not sliding around too much. No AC, turn the AC off, turn the fan off, middle of July, thick walls, jungle gym, baby, let's go. Just absolutely sweating, chugging down water, Gatorade after, salts necessary, dizzy, teeth vibrating, face falling off, just feeling like absolute garbage at the end of the workout. I love that. That's my way of training. But after yoga, I'm gonna get in the sauna. One thing is I won't say like ice bath is no good. I just don't understand the ice bath really. From my thought through physiology, say it just makes a lot less sense than a sauna. And I could see why I might think that sauna is not so good. I mean, you're still stressing the body out massively, but you're still speeding up fluids, and I think that that's essentially a good thing. But when you're putting everything into cryogenic sleep, getting in the ice bath and just, I just don't think that's very good. I'm not on that team at all. I will just get in an ice bath now and then to have a little bit of a Goggins moment. You know, mainly just to show off to my girlfriend. Right. And then realise that I've not got a wiener anymore because it's minus whatever. So that backfires every single time. But it's all about the ego, guys. If you haven't realised that by now, I don't know. So I have yoga, then I have the sauna. I'm trying to do half an hour in sauna. And then I'm going to walk to the hospital because I've got an appointment at the hospital. So they're going to crack my brain open, look inside it, and tell me what's wrong with it. And then probably make me into some sort of hybrid man beast. And that'll be great because that's been a childhood dream for me anyway. And then I'm going to head home. I'm just going to do office work, clean the house a little bit, chill out, nibble when it gets to 3 o'clock, obviously, not before. And then catch up with you guys, tell you how I'm feeling, what the plans are for training, because obviously I haven't got the van. So we're going to train at a different gym today. The regular gym, but I've kind of fallen in love with the other gym, but now I can't get there. So I'll run you through that when I get home. Peace. Hello, pumpkins. Hello pumpkins. So I'm home. Quite an unexceptional day. Yoga was great because I got to hang out in loads of, can you see me? Load of positions that I could feel my shoulder was not enjoying, but I was like pinning it there and being like, mate, just stay here for a little bit and chill out. You're just scared of this range of motion because you haven't been here in 15 years. If you just relax, you'll have a better time. And then just sort of move it through and it's like, oh yeah, this isn't so bad actually. And then I thought, all right, good job. Maybe next week we'll do this with a sweatsuit, or not sweatsuit, like a tracksuit or sweatpants and a hoodie to get really warm. And then I thought, let's just go into the sauna. So I went downstairs, headed towards the sauna, struck my stuff, you know, getting that pre-sauna vibe going on, and then realized that the sauna's closed. So that was a bit of a anticlimax. Then took a little walk in the sun and the cold. Quite refreshing, to be honest. Went to the doctor's, had a chat with her. She was fantastic. That went on for about an hour and a half. Very informative. I feel pretty good about that. As much as I've heard people say negative things about the Norwegian healthcare system, I've been well looked after every single time I've needed them, and I'm just really grateful for it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't use the healthcare system very much. I use it as much as I need to, but I don't lean on it. So if I'm feeling down in my head, I tick boxes, you know. I'm like, okay, how much are you sleeping? How's your sleep hygiene? Are you sleeping at the right time? Are you yada, 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 around all that stuff? You don't need to be told, you already know. Am I eating right? Look into the diet. Am I eating enough? Am I eating the right stuff? Look into that. How's my mindset? Like, am I making this worse with my own active thoughts? Then I look into that. Is there some stuff about my life that needs taken out that is possibly causing my head to dip down like this? All right, take care of that. Are there stressors that would explain this dip in my life? Because if there are, then it's just to get past the stressors and just bite down on your gum shield and swing at the problem for a little bit. But if there's not, then, you know, maybe now's the time to go, okay? So I always try and tick as many boxes as I can before I go to the doctor, and this was one of the times where I needed to go, and I'm really glad I did. And because I've taken care of the stuff on my own, we can lean on the, what would you call it, the diagnosis more, and I've stressed the system less financially, and doctors and nurses are people too, man. So if they could have spent that hour with their feet up having a cup of coffee, then I would rather them have their feet up having a cup of coffee, because man, this is a hard job. So I feel fine taking that coffee hour away from them, because it's going to make the country better. It's going to make me better as well. So that was nice. That was good. And then I've just boosted it home. It's time to break the fast, and I'm just going to wolf some rice down. I'm really looking forward to getting as much rice into my body as possible so I can get a scandalous pump going into the gym. I'm definitely going to be training shoulders, back, biceps, and abdominiums. My abs have literally had DOMs for a week since I tried that candlestick thing. So that was embarrassing. So I'm going to go back there and ruin my life again with that. I'll film as much of that as possible. And this will probably be the last time that I'll talk to you guys today. Had a little chat with the accountant. Need to sort some stuff out there, but not a gym day, so you're not really going to see me doing anything related to the gym. And there's no car talk because I haven't got the car, so that's depressing. But see you tomorrow. going to try and train legs in the morning because I need to get back to the legs, and then I have Saturday off, and then I'll train a little bit of legs again on Sunday, or at least 2 deadlifts on Sunday. So that'll be that. And then it's just cleaning the gym and sparring day, and sparring day is fantastic. So I'll try and film some of that. And I hope you're having a lovely day, guys. I really need to eat. I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, the next thing you'll see is probably either be gym training footage or whatever video YouTube decides to show you next. So thank you for all 4 people that have been watching these videos. I really appreciate it. It helps me air my thoughts and probably makes me a better person. So cheers. See you, pumpkins.